Hello my dear children of ninth standard. Today in this video we are going to start second part of chapter number 2, The Sound of Music. In earlier video I have explained you part 1, which is the story of Evelyn Glennie. Now in this video we will study the story of Bismillah Khan. So very first I'll give you short introduction about Bismillah Khan. So Bismillah Khan was a Shehnai player. Shehnai is a musical instrument. Shehnai was brought to the classical stage by Ustad Bismillah Khan. He practiced for hours and worked very hard to attain perfection. It was his melodious music that made him first Indian to retire independent India. Ustad Bismillah Khan created new ragas. He was given many awards and even received Bharat Ratna. He was a true artist but a simple man. He had given regard for Hindustani classical music. So, here the story starts. Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb banned the playing of musical instrument called pungi. He didn't allow pungi be played in his royal residence because he felt that it had a shrill, unpleasant sound. Shrill means very sharp. So any musical instruments which is made up of reeds. Now reeds are a tall plants that grow in large groups in shallow water or on ground that is always wet and soft. And with those tall plants, a musical instruments called flute, clarinets, etc. are made. So they all are classified as pungi. So pungi is a name for instruments which uses wind to produce sound. As Aurangzeb banned all these reeded noisemakers, he had banned pungi in his royal residence. No one thought that one day it would be brought back. As the pungi had an unpleasant sound, there was a barber who belonged to a family of professional musicians. He wanted to play the pungi, but he knew that the sound produced by pungi was unpleasant. So he decided to improve pungi. Now, what he did, he chose a pipe with a natural hollow stem. He made 7 holes on its body. He played on it, closing and opening some of these holes. It produced a sweet sound. He played it before the royalty. It needed a name, so it was named after the player. So he was a nai, a barber. So it was first played in the Shah's chamber. So it was named as Shehnai. The sound of the Shehnai was considered auspicious. So it is played in temples and at weddings in North India. Earlier, it was a part of the traditional music groups. Ustad Bismillah Khan has brought it onto the classical stage. As a 5-year-old, Bismillah Khan played Gilli Danda near a pond in Dumrao in Bihar. He would go to the nearby Bihariji temple. There he would sing the Bhojpuri Chaita. At the end, he would earn a big laddu weighing 1.25 kg. He was on behalf of the local Maharaja. Hence, the laddu was given on behalf of the local Maharaja. This happened 80 years ago. This little boy later earned the Bharat Ratna. It is the highest civilian honor. Bismillah Khan was born on 21st March 1916 in a family of musicians in Bihar. His grandfather Rasul Baksh Khan was the Shehnai Nawaz of the Bhojpur King's court. His father Paigambar Baksh and other ancestors were great Shehnai players. The young boy Bismillah Khan took to music early in life. At 3, his mother took him to his maternal uncle's house in Banaras. He was attracted towards his uncle's practice, the Shehnai. Soon he started going with his uncle Ali Baksh to the Vishnu temple in Varanasi to play the Shehnai. Soon he started practicing the playing of the instrument. For years, the temple of Balaji and Mangal Maya and the banks of the Ganga became the places where he could practice. The flowing waters of the Ganga inspired him to invent new ragas. At the age of 14, Bismillah accompanied his uncle to the Allahabad Music Conference. At the end of his recital, means at the end of his performance, Ustad Fayaz Khan patted the young boy's back and said, "Work hard and you shall make it." Means work hard and one day you will achieve your dream or you will make your name. The opening of the All India Radio in Lucknow in 1938 became a big break for him. He became a Shehnai player on radio. Bismillah Khan became the first Indian to greet the nation with his Shehnai. On August 15, 1947, he played Rag Kafi from Red Fort to people like Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. After his performance, Jawaharlal Nehru gave his famous speech, Tryst with Destiny. Bismillah Khan has given many memorable performances both in India and abroad. His first trip abroad was to Afghanistan. King Zahir Shah was deeply impressed by his Shehnai. He gave him priceless Persian carpets. Film director Vijay Bhatt was greatly impressed. He named his film Goonj Uthi Shehnai after the instrument. The film was hit and his composition Dil Ka Khilona Hai Toot Gaya became a record breaker. Bismillah Khan's music in films didn't go beyond Vijay Bhatt's Goonj Uthi Shehnai and Vikram Srinivasa's Kannada film Sanadhi Apna. He found the film world artificial and glamorous. He could not compromise with it. Awards came in plenty for him. He became the first Indian to perform at the Lincoln Center Hall in the USA. He took part in World Exposition in Montreal, in the Cannes Art Festival and in the Osaka Trade Fair. An auditorium in Tehran was named after him, Tahar Musuki Ustad Bismillah Khan. National awards like the Padma Shri, the Padma Bhushan and the Padma Vibhushan were conferred on him. In 2001, he was awarded India's highest civilian award, the Bharat Ratna. At this, he said, "Teach your children music. This is Hindustan's richest tradition. Even the West is now coming to learn our music." Bismillah Khan has traveled all over the world, but he is greatly fond of Banaras and Dumrao. A student of his once wanted him to head a Shehnai school in the USA. He promised to recreate an atmosphere of Banaras by making temples there. But Bismillah Khan asked him if he would transport river Ganga there. He says that whenever he yearns to see Hindustan. While in Mumbai, he thinks of only Varanasi and the holy Ganga. And while in Varanasi, he misses the Matha in Dumrao. Ustad Bismillah Khan's life is a perfect example of the rich cultural heritage of India. It accepts that a Muslim like him can play the Shehnai every morning at the Kashi Vishwanath temple. So with this we come to an end of the story. Thank you.